Christ, I hate the national anthem. Such a dreary, awful little tune. If you think you hate it, imagine how it feels to have it heard almost every day of your life, everywhere you go. Not even with a bloody orchestra half the time. I've seen it performed by foreigners with bongo drums. By with recorders. Even one sung for me by a school for the deaf. God help me. It was like listening to a room full of mad, toothless old men vomiting porridge into a megaphone. It's no wonder the English team loses all the time if they have to hear that before they play. Incidentally, why is it that none of them seem to even know the words? You'd think they could learn the first verse at least. Half of them don't even have the decency to spit out their gum before it begins. They spend more time learning etiquette and less time going freeze up in hotel rooms with drug-addicted prostitutes. The world would be a finer place. But I digress. I was drawn into the spotlight towards the end of the year, when it was alleged that I had stormed out a photo shoot with Annie Leibovitz. On that matter, I'd like to set the record straight. One, in actual fact, did storm out, so there. I'm not going to be told what to do by some yank bitch. And if she wants me to come and try it again, I'll slap her stupid, smug 4 eyes in. You hear me, Annie? Come within 100 miles of Sandringham and the corgis will bite your tits off. At least it forced the snotty little tweed Pinter Finchman to resign. We have now nearly reached the end of the year, and at Christmas time our thoughts naturally turn to the baby Jesus and the love which he gave the world. His simple Christian message of peace and understanding has echoed down the ages. Without that magical birth in a lowly stable, we would not have had the wonder of Christmas. The annual battle of X Factor contestants.
Unspeakably awful.
For the Christmas #1, the Only Fools and Horses hour-long specials, and the sight of one's husband hammered on 70-year-old port, urinating into the fireplace with the drunken abandon of a Greek sailor on shore leave. It is this sense of ritual that brings us together every Christmas as a nation. That and the annual pitched battle in the High Street at the start of the January sales. Talking of which, if you're planning to be in the Windsor branch of Argos on the January 2nd, you'd better keep out of one's way. I've had my eye on that deluxe barbecue and patio furniture set since July, and I'm not letting a little oik with a pram and a handful of Morrison's vouchers jump up in front of me at the checkout, so watch out. Just remember, all of you, if one is wearing a crown, back the fuck down. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you all. Oh, for Christ's sake, turn that fucking dirt off. I don't know every bloody year the same. Fucking cattle. They're all over the Channel 4 anyway, watching The Simpsons. Fuck 'em.
Sumo.